welcome to your WOD Brief for Monday the 25th. Hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend, and I know you're probably a little sore from doing Murph or our sort of kinda Murph that we did on Saturday. So the next couple of days of programming are going to be purposely a little bit lighter on the super rigorous pushing, pulling, and squatting. We do have a new squat cycle coming up today, leg cycle coming up today, but you'll see it's got a little bit of a twist to it, okay? So let's get right into it. First of all, we're gonna spend 1 minute on each leg. I want you to just work on stretching out the back of the ankle. We have some pistol work coming up today. So whether you're doing pistols or a scale for pistols or a progression for pistols, what you need is the ability for your knee to come forward out over your toes as far as you can without that heel coming up. Now, if you've been in any of my classes, I've probably mentioned that my ankles are super tight, so this is not great for me. I'm already starting to get a little bit of lift here, so I'm just gonna kind of anchor that down. I like to sort of either go back and forth or sort of windshield wiper my knee this way a little bit. So we're gonna spend about a minute working on one of your ankles and then a minute on the other side, just so we're sort of prepared for that leg work. And then we'll heat things up. So 3 rounds, 20 jumping jacks, 20 mountain climbers, 10 feet together squats, which is my favorite pistol primer or a pistol progression on the way up there, and 10 good mornings, okay? So jumping jacks, standard jumping jacks, mountain climbers, there's 20 of them, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 20. Then we're gonna do our feet together squat. Now, if you can manage this, the idea is that you're gonna have to kind of get your body, especially your upper body, leaning much further forward over your toes to support yourself and not tip over backwards. So as you sink down, we want to keep the heels glued down, upper body's reaching as far down as you can, and then back up. I really enjoy the reach forward. I think it's a must on your way to a pistol. You don't have to do that, but I highly recommend really getting used to reaching that upper body over. 10 of those, and then 10 good mornings. You can go hands on the chest. Oh my gosh, that was sore. You can do hands on the back here, or you can get out a PVC pipe. Just looking for a little bit of flat back because we have some hinging, picking stuff up off the ground today, okay? Let's talk about the new strength cycle. Part 1, new stuff. We are going to deviate this week from our standard A1, A2, meaning we do one move, we do the other move, and then we rest. A1, A2, rest. This week we're gonna do all of our A first, and when that is complete, we're gonna do all of our B to finish it up. The A movement is gonna be take 5 sets of pistols or your pistol progressions to work your way up to a max weight set of pistols. Okay, you're gonna do that for your right leg, then you're gonna check a max for your other leg. Okay, so the idea here is that we're trying to challenge you in a 1 to 10 rep kind of a place. So if you can do 20 pistols in a row, we definitely want you to add some weight to it, okay? If you can do 2 pistols, that's great. 2 rep max. That means you're working really hard, right? So for the pistol, you can use a lot of different progressions. My favorite one, if you have found that you can maintain that feet together squat without your heels coming up, like that, if you can actually get it going here, then I think the next thing to do is to just kickstand 1 foot back here. Try to put your toe nail down instead of the ball of your foot because that's going to give you too much help and screw up your balance. Toe nail, trying to get it all the way down and all the way up with 1 leg, okay? So even if you're working on that but you don't have a great pistol yet, you can even weight that variation, right? You could add a dumbbell in a goblet or something like that. The other things you could do is lift yourself up. You could stand on something so that your foot can go down a little further. You can do the back of the ankle spot. I know a lot of people have a lot of success with that one. Or you could try for the full thing with maybe a slightly bent leg here. That's gonna reduce how hard it is on this quad. Or you can go for the full toe pointed, leg locked out, super hard, really reach in that direction, right? So 5 sets to work up to a max. Then, when we're done with all of that, we're gonna move on from pistols. We're gonna do single leg Romanian deadlifts, like so, or again, toenail, like so. We're really just looking for flat back, stick your butt backwards, soft bend in the knee, shoulders engaged, okay? We're gonna do 3 or 4 sets of 5 to 10 reps on each leg. I recommend, if that is something that you're doing well with, there's next week's workouts, the end of the week's workouts, I would hold a dumbbell or kettlebell in one hand and go this direction with it. But you can, if it works better for you, go with a single arm. If I do single arm, I always like to go to the opposite arm of the leg that's working, but it's up to you. I find that if I do the same one, I have a tendency to rotate this way with my upper body, which we don't want. You want to stay flat. All right? So that is part 1. Let me keep this out for part 2. Part 2, 5 rounds of 10 dumbbell power cleans on the right, 10 dumbbell power cleans on the left, 30 seconds of a dead bug hold, and then 10 low plank jacks. So this week, the power cleans with each arm, we've been doing a lot of hang cleans. They're gonna come from the ground, or from the ground if you're not looking to destroy your home. So that means my 10 power cleans with the right are gonna come from down here or down here. And I'm gonna pop it up and come back down. You can see I'm just sort of skirting it with one end of the dumbbell. Does not have to be both ends of the dumbbell, but I want that long range of motion. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Then we're gonna hold the dead bug, kind of like a hollow hold, but feet and legs up in the air, like you are a bug that has met its demise. So, rounding the low back, feet are up in the air, reach. 30 seconds in this position, which is tough. Don't have to be anything fancy, legs straight, any of that, just I'm a dead bug. For 30 seconds, and then low plank, meaning forearm plank, jacks, just like jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 10, and you're gonna do that 5 times through. After that, the cool down is gonna be very simple. Bottom of the squat, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, as much time as you can in the bottom of the squat. That's it. Big old workout for a Monday. Hopefully it's not too tough on you after all that soreness is kicking in from the weekend. Hope you have a good time, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more.